asked whether a director can resign as a director and forfeit his shares, perhaps in a situation when a company is experiencing some difficulties. This, of course, is possible, and a director can resign at any time and will lodge that information at Companies House as required. However, if a company subsequently does then become subject to insolvency proceedings, and the resignation has happened really at any time within the 2 years prior to the company finding itself in insolvency, then the director would still be likely to face questioning from a liquidator with regard to their involvement in the company. Not necessarily because the liquidator believes there was anything untoward in their involvement and the circumstances of their resignation, but because a liquidator will have a duty to look at all relevant transactions in that period. So resignation as a director and forfeiting of shares or transferring shares to other family members will not necessarily mean that an individual will escape all scrutiny in the event of the insolvent failure of the company, and indeed it will still be beholden upon the insolvency practitioner to file a return with the relevant government department on the conduct of that director, and there may still, if the government department feels it's appropriate, be action against that director, and indeed the director may still be examined in court if necessary. So it's a process that can take place where a director resigns, but it's not any quick or easy means to divest themselves of all responsibility as a director. It's also worth noting that were you to ask another family member, perhaps your wife or another family member, to act as director in your place, then you may still be regarded as a shadow director, i.e. someone in accordance with whose instructions another person will act. So therefore, as a shadow director, you'd still be subject to scrutiny. And perhaps more worryingly, you may find that your family member or wife is then also subject to proceedings by the relevant government department as somebody who has fronted for you. So it's quite important that this is discussed with your family member so that they're aware of the liability they might be taking on.